Hello everyone. So we have discussed the second stage of the research writing process, and in this we have discussed that what is research writing basically, and the requirement for it. Now we are moving ahead, and in this part that we are going to discuss in this lecture, we will follow the do's and the don'ts that we should follow at the time of developing your work, either the paper or maybe the article or the report, interim report or thesis. So these are the some of the important points, do's and don'ts that you should follow while developing your work. Okay, so moving ahead, we will consider one by one. So the essentials of the research paper. Now specifically we don't say paper only, it is also the part for the development of the proposal, or it can be for the part of the complete report. So the first topic and the first essential part is rigorous. It means that before writing the paper, it requires the hard work in reality, and it requires a great patience and the control. Research paper requires rigorous to maintain its quality. So just by collecting the data from here and there and putting it one another in sequence and just randomly arranging them, or maybe by providing the information which is done by others, so this work is not considered to be a quality paper. A quality paper is something which is being carried out in the very logical way, in a very systematic way, and following the rules and the regulation as well as the principles for the research methodology. So your work should be rigorous. The second essential part is controlled. It means that everything that you add is pre-planned and cannot happen just by chance. So that is what we have discussed, that we should not include the things randomly. Everything should be for some purpose. You should be well aware of dependent and independent variables and its interdependency condition. So this is another aspect of control condition, which means that if you want to write up something, if you have performed the experiment, you should be well aware of the dependent and the independent variable as well as the extraneous variable which creates the impact on the particular relationship. Apart from that, you should be well aware of the control conditions, the method of the sampling as well as the data collection. So in all, it is essential before writing the research paper that you should know the control conditions. The third important part is the accuracy. So while testing the hypothesis, the researcher should write down the result of the test accurately so that there is no error. Since you want and you are conveying to the thousands and the hundreds of the people, it is very essential that you cannot and you shall not transfer the wrong data. Finally, the work that you have done should be very accurate, truthful to your own knowledge, and it should be error free. So first condition, it should be rigorous work. It should represent or reflect the rigorous work that you have done. You should be well aware of the control conditions. You should represent the accurate work. Then the another essential part is it should be clear. It means that well-defined aims and objectives should be specified. While someone is going through your paper or through your report, they should clearly understand that what is your aim and what are the objectives that you have set. A research paper should have to be free of ambiguities. It means that we should be very clear in the writing. We should not purposely put the dwell statements or the diplomatic statements. We should be very specific about our objectives and the part that we want to do. It should be concise. So the rule is, do not try to make it bulky. Now this is one of the common thinking of some people or the scholars, that the paper can turn more valuable if more and more data can be included in it. No, this is not the case. The research work is important only and only if the data you are presenting in front of other is related to your topic or your aim. Just by increasing the data and making it bulky will not increase the quality of the research work, and thus we say that the paper should be concise enough. There should not be unnecessary details in the research. Even if the paper is of 2 or 3 pages, it hardly matters. What is important is that what others are expecting from your paper, that should be justified, and the unnecessary data should be omitted. Valid. The research is applicable to various situations and in general, or it can be applied to any specific situation, people or society. So why others should agree with your result? To what extent this is valid to some other geographical reason? All these questions should be sorted in your research work. In simple words, the research validation can be done when it is applicable to other conditions also. And if not, you should be clear enough in properly specifying the limitation and the scope of your work. So these are the 6 conditions till now that we have discussed, which are the essential parts while writing your research. We will stop over here. There are some more parts which are the essential requirements for writing up that we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.